low mileage of $4 configure the road I travel. Don't gravel that probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertip like I'm Thanos. Combination needed, not a coca key. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser.
It's week 7 of the NFL, and we've got CeeDee Lamb. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Cowboys and the Dolphins, and it comes your way.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Ready, break.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. On 2nd down now, Cowan. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup. They'll set up a throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. They'll be led out by a 1st-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. Rolling to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Play action. It's Fields. Again, he finds more. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. 2nd and 10. Fields again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Now a give here to Murphy. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5. Now it's Fields. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Cowan. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Check. Check pitch. Watch up. Set.
He'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. They'll look to throw now on first down. Going up top. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Up, green, yellow, line, check right. Make red.
Now a give, right side. Cowan. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Trying to build on that opening drive touchdown, but the drive stalls out. And then you get the missed field goal here, so they wind up with nothing to show from drive number 2.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now back to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top again, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, so instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Dallas offense set for this next drive.
And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Fields on 1st down.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
The Cowboys sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4.
All on display in that victory.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Throw left side complete. That's Wheeler. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Here we go on 4th down. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field, and he wouldn't let the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
He finds his man, complete. That's Wheeler. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
The point after is good, and we are tied at 7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. But I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Now Dallas gets set to take the field. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Fields now to throw. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A shotgun snap, Fields. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Fields throwing again. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got napped.
Yeah, one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Now here's a throw that's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. Here's Fields. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off play action, Fields. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
He's tackled a yard short and marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Ready, set.
So we have reached halftime. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Back to throw, Fields.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw is Fields.
And this one's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far. Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense at that. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 20. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have the lead here as well. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's a 2nd and 7. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
They'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
3rd and long. It's Fields.
And that is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Dallas, Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Check pink, black block, switch, yellow, opposite, green.
They run the counter. Cowan. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 60 yards on the ground for him so far. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Set, go.
On a jet sweep, here comes Waddle. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Cowan, and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped, surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play. Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
To try again after the sack. Fields. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 17. He finds his man, complete. It's Wheeler. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. After the sack on 1st down. Fields. And pressure coming, and they got him. Time multiple guys get to it. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Here's Fields.
And that will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cowan. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Butker's kick here is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is what we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Now Dallas gets set to take the field.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. Could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th. 4th down, Fields has to have this one.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wheeler.
And he is good. To the air again, Fields. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The count. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.